to the channel, Two-Wheeled Friends. We got Mrs. Two-Wheeled out front on the 2007 Honda Shadow Spirit 750. I am playing the tail end here on this 2019 Road King Special. And this is one of Mrs. Two-Wheeled's first times riding. Actually, I think this is her very first time riding with it this windy.
I don't like it.
So, after the stop sign and the intro, we'll come back and we will talk to Mrs. Two-Wheeled. So today we are seeing winds, sustained winds over 20 miles an hour. I know they predicted like 20 to 30 miles an hour. We are a little bit sheltered. Like right there, there's a little bit of a blast of wind because it's more open, but we've been a little more sheltered on this ride around our main lake here in this area. But Mrs. Two-Wheeled's getting a little bit of taste of the wind, like a side wind. It's a south wind. Currently, once we get straight on this curve here, we are heading east. So the wind is blowing from our right to the left.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And creating a little bit of that crosswind. I will put the camera on this flag here just so you can see what the wind's doing here. You know, usually when that flag stands out like that, it's at least a 20 mile an hour, 25.
That's a sign of fall right there.
Yep, the leaves are starting to change. So before the intro, Mrs. Two-Wheeled said she doesn't like riding in the wind. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're feeling?
So I have a little acclimation, I'll say, to the wind. So when we rode down to Nebraska for that ride, you know, when we were on the interstate, that was windy. That was a windy ride down. So I kind of had that, like, okay, I feel like a bobblehead being on the back of the Road King. So I feel like I've gotten that neck strength, I guess. But it's those blasts of wind that come up from absolutely nowhere that it throws off my concentration. And I get a little worried or a little skeptical of my control with the bike. And especially going around the curves, when that wind picks up, I'm worried that the wind's gonna push me right off the road.
Yeah, and it is something that very well could. So you want to have yourself in a position that allows you enough room to make a correction if you need to. And a tip that I can give you for riding in the wind, in the windy conditions, depending on the wind blowing against you. So generally when you're going down the road, you want to keep your knees tucked in against the tank so you're not hooking air. But if you have a crosswind that's creating you a little bit of an issue, keeping you from, you know, going straight, a lot of times what you can do is hook one leg out a little, and I'm just going to kind of show on my camera here. Obviously we're only going 25 miles an hour here, but in a windier condition, you just throw a leg out and it'll hook like a parachute, and it'll help pull you to keep you straighter. Even though you're going down the road 50, 60 miles an hour, you might have to do that just to keep yourself going straight as an arrow.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then if you turn and go down a different road or you come back the other way, obviously you're just going to have to reverse that. But
Sure.
yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. If it's gusty, that's a little harder to predict. If it's a constant blowing wind, then at least, you know, you can just put it out there and leave it out there. It gets a little bit uncomfortable after a while though. You start cramping up and then you got to adjust and, you know, all that. But
Sure. There's gravel right here.
so that's kind of my advice on the wind.
No, I always hear people at work, oh, I'm a fair weather rider. Well, I think that's going to be me. So I'm riding in the wind. I haven't ridden when it's been raining or when the roads have been wet.
Let's pull into Jackson Park. We'll get a photo
Okay.
and we'll show on this thumbnail,
The white caps.
yeah, the white caps and how windy it is.
So this guy jamming out in his Mustang. That's what it looked like anyway.
Yeah, one other thing with the Honda versus this motorcycle, and I kind of touched on it at the beginning of the last video that we did together. That Honda Shadow catches the wind a little bit more, being a little bit lighter.
I don't know where you want me.
That's good. I'm going to do something a little different here. I usually take a picture of the pipe side, but we'll take a picture of that left-hand side this time.
Okay.
Actually, why don't you come up here?
I already turned it off.
Well, just trying to get between these trees.
I'll walk to you.
Oh, somebody left their little car.
Aww. Closer?
That's good.
Okay.
Don't forget the key.
Yep.
Killer Croc. Well, we'll see if they come back for it. We'll leave it there for them. Woo! Sure, a little warm. That looks weird.
Getting play-by-plays of the game we're missing.
I don't know, this is almost a little sheltered here.
Yeah, where's the wind?
I got that guy on his wave runner, like right in between the bikes. Show off.
Right.
We've never taken a picture of the bikes head to head.
I don't want to get that lady. Must be a new toy.
Yeah. Let's see what this looks like. Well, he's creating some more waves, I guess, for us. I'm like perfectly centering these trees and yeah, we won't have too many more days like this where we can come out here. You know, we're in the last half of September and it won't be long when we come out here and there will be ice.
Smile.
There will be ice on the lake.
And then it's ice fishing season.
Yep, then it's ice fishing season. Here, I'll help you.
Oh, you're the sweetest thing ever.
That way you don't accidentally hit something.
Oh, we can't joust with the bikes.
So we got our thumbnail. So we'll get going and we'll talk a little bit more about why you don't like the wind.
So to give the viewers a little perspective, so when we pulled off onto the 3-lane or whatever, you know, the 2-lane and then the 1-lane on 20, when the wind came in, it was actually coming into my helmet and getting under my glasses.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is weird.
Yeah, I didn't notice that at all. I kind of did the whole little, you know, the little gust in between those houses, you know, I could feel it.
Sure.
But I knew you were feeling it more.
Yeah, sure was.
Wanna play chicken?
Yeah, it's joust.
Hey, where are you going?
Bye!
Don't leave me. Wait for me!
I'm coming!
Jeez, this thing is just like...
It wants to go.
Oh, yeah, it's grunting. I think I should put a cam in it.
Okay.
You heard it, two-wheeled friends. Mrs. Two-wheeled approves of taking this bike to the next level.
Might as well. What do we gotta lose?
Yep. Stage 2, here it comes.
Oh, birds.
I hate this curve.
I do too. At least you can see up and over the reeds better than in a vehicle.
Yeah, they came and cut some of them back at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some storms building up. See that?
Uh-huh. Should be a meteorologist.
Yep, storms. Lick my finger. Let's see, where's the storms? Oh yeah, definitely get a storm. Oh wait for me.
I can hear you coming.
So what do you think? You feel the wind a little bit out here too?
Yeah. I mean, right now, no, because of the houses.
Yeah, and it's kind of to our back, but we got a little bit.
Yeah, I can.
So going through this curve, you're gonna start noticing it. So just be kind of prepared. The houses all help, but
Yeah. I dropped it down to third just to be safe.
third, that's what I'm in.
Well, good for you and your fast bike. Yeah, now I feel like,
Oh yeah, we were getting crosswind. I lost track of my direction. Yeah, now we're going right into the wind.
yeah.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Yeah, and I have this thing with my neck and how I don't like stuff tight up on my neck and my jacket's giving me a little bit of like claustrophobia.
But yeah, maybe in the future we will have to do a tips of riding in the wind video. This was just kind of a real quick, hey Mrs. Two-wheeled, what do you think of riding in the wind?
I don't like it.
And I threw out the one little tip of how you can kind of help steer yourself while you're going down the road. But if you do like watching motorcycle related content, go down there, do us a favor, click that thumbs up button. Shows us that you like watching this kind of content. If you are new to the channel and haven't done so already, go down there, click the subscribe button, click the little bell, and select all so you receive all future uploads and activities. And until next time, two-wheeled friends, peace out, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.